Imagine someone could come and give you a proper consultation and say, hey, check this out. This is what you need in your home. This is going to make a difference, and chop your electricity bill by 300, 400, 500 Rand a month. Okay, so LEDs. Okay, spotlights, LEDs. Obviously, they also went into water saving. I mean, they got all these shower heads. When you walk in there, you see they've got the different shower heads, and you know the savings. You're saving 30, 40% of your water per month. And what a lot of people don't realize, they say, yeah, but water is only 1 cent a litre. Yes. But when you drain your geyser dry, guess what happens? You need a lot of energy to reheat it. If you only use a certain portion of it, it doesn't use the same amount of power to reheat that water. And that's where the saving comes. It's not just the water, it's the electricity as well. And Ellies are fully invested in that. And there's a stand over there. I wanted to have a shower. In fact, Anna was going to do the showering for us, and something happened. We don't know what happened, but the shower didn't pitch up, and the bowl's very small. She won't fit in there. She was ready, yeah, we know. The point is that you've got these products that if I was in the field in someone's house doing an installation of any kind, guess what I would be doing? I'd be saying, hey, you know what, you don't have any LEDs in this place. Your electricity bill must be crazy. And I'd sell them on a consultative basis, sell them some LEDs, or I'd sell them a shower head. I'd sell them something to save them money, because at the end of the day, the customer needs the information. They need to be educated on this front. You all know about the induction cookers. I mean, I looked at this thinking, you know, I don't even know why I haven't bought one yet. My maid, I have a live-in maid, stays in our home. You know, we have a double plate, hot plate. I'm throwing money down the toilet. Why don't I get this? Because if I'm not told about it, I don't buy it, right? And then, of course, the almighty inverter range, and this has been the savior in load shedding. You all know. The lights go out, you have an inverter. You know, some of you are watching Seven de Laan, you know, and the lights go out. What do? Get in your car, drive down to an area where there's a place you can ask them to change the channel to 7 Laan. No, you miss it. And you're watching the World Cup soccer and you miss it. I'll be watching golf and the lights go out and I miss it. So you get an inverter. It's such a simple technology. It doesn't break down. And when you're in someone's house, I mean, if it was me, I'd be driving down the streets in load shedding, and I'd have a megaphone in my hand. I'd be saying, right, I have the solution. I'd have them all pre-charged up. I'll be selling them. But that's me. And of course, various different other items that's in line with electricity and load shedding and surges and so forth. They also, as you know, solar paneling, generators, they have the whole range. Now, I have it on high authority that right now, I mean, today I got 3 messages saying, do you have, a guy wants to order 30 5 kVA and 36 kVA inverters from me. Now, he says to me, you are busy or you're involved with Ellies, can you please do a deal for me because we need them now. Now, if you know what the price of those items are, I mean, I worked out just on a 5% referral rate, I'll make 30 grand. How many of you know someone that needs an inverter? Raise your hands. Apart from you, I mean. Yeah, everybody. Okay? And I don't want to say the word easy money because that takes away from the beauty of the product. But the bottom line is, it really is, when the lights are out, the easiest product on the planet to sell. It's the easiest product to promote and to sell. Okay? And then they've got other cool ideas as well, cool products. This is a product that they have that you put on, it's called Permanon. It actually goes onto solar panels. So how many of you know, when you put that stuff on your windscreen and the rain hits it and it disperses? This does the same thing. It's nanotechnology. Now, let me tell you something. Any opportunity that they could get to partner up with Ellies, they jumped at it because of the brand, because of this company. And nanotechnology is 1 trillion, squillion, gadrillion little things all tied together, tight. So when the dust hits it, it can't stick. Now, that makes sense to me. I've got solar paneling on the roof of my house, and guess what? Every now and then we've got to go up there and go and clean it, clean the dust off. When you have this on there, it doesn't get dirty. So your product stays optimized. It doesn't get affected by that type of thing. So they've partnered up with Permanon as well. So what's the opportunity? Why do you guys get invited here tonight? So for the first time, you can have an opportunity, right, to be involved in Ellies Green Initiative, the EGI, right? And I say this, imagine owning a slice of the green future. Guys, you need to understand green is the way the world will go. Whether you like it or not, fossil fuels are damaging the planet, and they have to find ways to change that. They have to, right? And they're realizing that more and more. 10 years ago, it was a joke. Now it is a reality. And obviously, Ellies has created that. So imagine being able to be a part of a national brand, having the brand association, having a company that is in your corner, that has gone and done the research, that has put this thing together. I mean, how long has the Green Initiative been going? Ellie, when did you start the Green Initiative? How many years ago?
10 years ago.
8 to 10 years ago. 8 to 10 years ago, right? That was before load shedding, the first load shedding. I beg your pardon?
I was 23, so
you were 23, okay, yeah, so. Yeah. I love a man with a sense of humor. It's just so cute. So a limited license offer has been made available where now you, those of you that are already in the field, have an opportunity to add value to your clients and have an opportunity to add extra income with very little extra work. Because you are already in the client's home. You're already with them. You already have databases, right? You have databases of clients that buy from you, and now you can add an extra product to the portfolio. So what is on offer? Obviously, from a branding point of view, we're creating an environment where you can become part of the brand, and you can sell, and you'll be powered by Ellies, and you'll be able to sell the extra additional alternative energy products. We're gonna, I can't show you that because that's an unveiling. But imagine being able to go into a client's home with an app, right? An app, and be able to do an energy audit and work out exactly how much money they'll save and send them a quote there and then live. So you've got the app, you walk around and go, 3 of those, 5 of those, and poof, pump out a quote and show them. The app works out exactly the payback period, exactly how long it takes before they get their money back. Because the number one thing is people feel, oh no, this is too expensive, I can't do this. Imagine being able to work it out for them cold, basically at the cold face. So these are just some screenshots of what it looks like. We can't obviously go into too much detail because it is intellectual capital that we're not going to share with you. But you have obviously username and password. You can go in, you've got your client references, the various different clients that you have on the portfolio. You can go in and physically show them payback period. You do a calculation. All these over here are calculations. You see there, 1 existing wall unit, 18 downlighters, 4 and 3 and 5 and these, and they've got all these different products. It does all the maths for you. Right? It works it out, how long it'll take you to pay it off. It works out the money, the payback period, the monthly savings, the percentage that you save. I mean, there's 62% based on this particular calculation, total cost savings. It works it out, the total carbon dioxide saved. And I mean, for your left brain people, you know what a left brain is? Left brain is a person that likes numbers and statistics, and they have to have fractions. Right brain people are the creative, the flowery people, and then about 40% is left brain, 40% is right brain, and then there's a 10% in the middle that have no brains. I fit into that category, okay? But what's cool about this app is the fact that you're in a client's house and you can go tick, 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 tick. You can work it out, and it does all the maths for you, and you can show them, physically show them whilst you're there, physically show them how much money they can save and how long it'll take them to pay back that investment. Super cool. I mean, these are a whole bunch of numbers. People in left brain, they come up to me and say, oh, I love this. Just explain this 103 for me. And I'm going, dude, I'm right brain. I don't even know what that means. But all I know is if someone came into my home and said to me, Andrew, you got this many lights and this many that, and this is how much you're going to save over this time period, it's going to, I would love that. Because the clients out there, the consumers out there are not educated. We don't know what to buy. We don't know what to buy. We go into a shop, we don't know what to buy. Okay, because we don't or haven't been educated. So this thing creates an app, creates a quote, does everything for you, and then you send it off to them or close the deal there and then. So imagine adding 10,000 or 12,000 or 15,000 Rand to your sale. You go and do an installation for something and then add an extra 3 to 5 or to 10,000 Rands worth of turnover, 3-4 grand profit. Wouldn't that be cool? Every visit. How long does it take to do an energy audit with an app like this? Less than 25 minutes. Less than 25 minutes. Okay? So obviously, what we're doing is we're actually putting together a program that we can equip and build. And the program is obviously part of the license offering that we're going to show you today is you're going to go through 3 days of training. It's a high-level training, sales and marketing, technical training, business training, because we find that a lot of people leave a lot of opportunities on literally at the door. I mean, you could be making double the money you make right now. That's what I do. I go into companies and show them how to triple their turnover in 6 to 8 months. And initially it's like, nah, you can't do that. But the world's changing. Marketing is changing. Branding is changing. Everything's changing. 90% of you in the room could double your turnover, right, if you just changed a handful of things. Some people say, no, I just like doing things the way I like to do it. You know, you have people that say, I don't even want to use a computer yet. I say, okay, cool. But you're living in the dark ages. If you're still handwriting invoices, you're living in the dark ages. Okay, this is new age stuff. So what's also cool is that in addition to product purchases based on turnovers, there's a rebate of up to 12% rebate on any purchases that you make. So outside of that which you're selling, remember, you guys are the coalface. It's your petrol, it's your time, it's your energy. You go out and see clients, and you're selling goods and services to them. If you reach certain targets, and we'll obviously go through that one-on-one, reach certain targets, there's additional rebates that come back to you. So this is what you get as part of the license offering today, is a lead generation assistance model or mechanism. Social media interaction. Some people say, I don't know what social media means, but it's a way to increase awareness for you and your brand. Ongoing training, obviously in sales, marketing, branding, business acumen, and obviously a national green branding campaign. So you become part of a bigger body. What I found is, I'm a franchisor, and what I found is a customer would be more likely to buy from a franchisee because they feel they have a second level of authority they can go to. Like, I go to a restaurant that's a one-man, no-name brand type restaurant, and if the food is bad, who do I complain to? The manager? I went into a restaurant a little while ago in the Glen shopping center, and I had a team of our sales guys there, and what happened was the one girl ordered a hamburger, and when she bit into it, she couldn't bite through the patty. So she called the waitress and said, I think there's something wrong with this patty. So when they had a closer look, the plastic was still on the patty. So anyway, so she says, there's plastic on my patty. So the waitress says, just take the plastic off, it'll be fine. So we're like, no. So we called the manager. Guess what the manager said? He said, just take the plastic off, it'll be fine, it's sterile, no problem. Now, if it was a franchise or a license, I mean, obviously, in that kind of higher authority environment, you can complain to someone else. In this environment, when you're part of a bigger group, there's people looking after you on different levels, and that's why the national campaigning works. So we're going to unveil something very special just now, but you get a fully branded trailer. The value of the trailer, almost 130,000 Rand. Marketing packs valued at 25,000 Rand. An application, as we said, with a tablet valued at 22,500 Rand. The software, the app, and everything that's included. Obviously, inclusion on websites, email addresses, marketing standby teams, stock compliments, and obviously a full license support. The total value, 450,000 Rand. That's the value of this. When I sat down with Ellie, I said to him, right, what are we going to, if we're going to put something together for people, he said, it must be fair. It's not about making profit. It's about equipping and enabling people. And that thread just keeps on coming through, and I applaud you, because that's really what I've seen. Every time something happens, he questions. We don't want to charge people too much. We don't want to, So a license offering where you get the opportunity, 450,000 Rand, your investment to be a part of this whole process, 250,000 Rand. And we're going to show you, we're going to do an unveiling. It was the guys coming to him saying, gee whiz, can we create something? Their vision, their excitement, their enthusiasm. So let's create some magic. We're going to unveil the trailer, and there you go. Okay, so imagine driving around. I like that Mission Impossible music. As a licensee, obviously you would own a trailer like this with your name, your branding, your company, and everything attached to the trailer. So give Ellies and the group a huge round of applause.